G'day everybody, we're racing at Flemington tomorrow on a good track. So fair racing for a day. It's a good day's racing for winter. I actually really like it. There are some short ones and there's some value as well. So I'm going to just go through the whole program, okay, very quickly. So race one, 2-year-olds, it's a 2-horse race between Observer, who's odds on, and Impending War. Look, Observer, I think it wins. I think Impending War runs second. Odds on for the favourite, so maybe just take the Quinella. So that's race one, Observer to beat Impending War. Race two, a quality handicap for 3-year-olds. Chocolates was really good, winning last start. Just managed to run down Prochester. I'm assuming Prochester will do exactly the same thing again. Chocolates is no doubt the better horse, but your heart will be in your throat once again if Prochester gets a really good break. Saying that, I think Vella's Machine won really impressively at Bendigo. I think that's the only other chance in the race. I put Chocolates on top with Vella's Machine in for second. That's race number 2. Race 3, quality sprint. Look, Cleo Cat, 2 starts back in Adelaide was far too good. Last start was the best runner behind Nancy. So I think Cleo Cat deserves to be favourite. I think Cleo Cat is the best of the day. Race 3, number 5, Cleo Cat is my best for the day. Marble 9 in that race is very underrated. If it was a soft track, I would give Marble 9 a real chance to beat Cleo Cat. But being a good track, I think Cleo Cat's on top. Recommendation is 4 from 4, second up. But saying that, needs to improve to beat Cleo Cat. Mrs. Chrissy is a fresh horse specialist. So there's your 4, Cleo Cat, Marble 9. Recommendation, Mrs. Chrissy. Race 5, a handicap race for 3-year-olds over the mile. Taken is absolutely airborne. Look, goes up in weight a little bit here, but I think can still get the job done. Kashink meets him better at the weights, but still has to do better to beat him. Momets comes out of the same race, and Dark Simba comes from a different race. Won really well on a heavy track. That's number 4, Taken to win. Race number 5, benchmark 84. I've got Mile on Cafe Millennium, one win in his career. It's a new stable, started with a new stable with the Hayes boys this campaign. On pure proves form, you couldn't have it, but I know the stable are very confident. I'm actually like a horse called Red Galaxy, yet to miss a place in 6 career starts with 3 wins. I think it'll be on the speed. Great Maximus will be on the speed. I think I've put that in for second. Put Cafe Millennium for third. The Hayes boys are very good at getting these horses to run well. And Hard to Cross was a pass mark first up. So that's my 4. Race number 6. These 2,500 metre races in winter are tough. They seem to have a different winner every race. Mukta I think can get the job done again. Golden State Warrior, Through Irish Eyes, Slain. Slain will set a good pace, up in grade. That's the interesting runner. But I think Mukta for having a bet sake, I will put Mukta on top. Race number 7, Fillies Mares, benchmark 90. Splashback is all the rage after winning first up. Very, very short. Look, I actually think Here Comes the Star can beat it. I think Here Comes the Star. First up was excellent. Second up carried weight. Third up was not disgraced. I'm actually going to put Here Comes the Star to beat Splashback, the hot pot, odds on. It can win, but I'm not backing it odds on. Molly Knickers is airborne as well. This prep running really well. And Wings on Song, it just carries too much weight, but that's the top 4. But going with an upset, Here Comes the Star to beat Splashback. Race number 8, over the mile. Jimmy the Bear, honestly, last start, just, too far back. His jockey, Tom Priddle, was outridden by Ben Allen on 0 Good. Can get the job done here. Regal Zeus only knows one way, go out front with a good tempo. He'll set the tempo again. Pounding is absolutely flying, but just doesn't win. So Jimmy the Bear to beat Pounding. Regal Zeus for third. St. Lawrence has won 4 of 5 first up starts and has had a trainer change. So that's my 4. Race number 9, the lucky last 3-year-old handicap. It's an interesting race with a couple of newbies on the block who have won their maidens in She's an Artist and Fieldello, I think. Both are very quick but up in grade. Bridal Waltz, comes out of a Group 3 behind Cleo Cat and Adelaide. That's good form for this race. I like Bridal Waltz here to beat Salsa Fella, which was a winner last start, just beating Soft Love, which ran the fastest sections of the day at Flemington. You've got to put him in the places again after winning last start. She's an Artist, I think, is the best of the 2 maiden winners. So, that's Bridal Waltz. So, recapping, Cleo Cat race 3, number 5 is my best bet. Jimmy the Bear race 8, number 3 is my next best bet. Quaddy 5, 8, 10, 13, 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 3, 6, 9, 12. It's going to be a really good day's racing. I'm actually quite keen. Hopefully the planets line up and I win some money. As always, gamble responsibly and good punting. Thanks for watching.